Thank you, Councilor Galbraith. Would Judy Worsley please come forward and introduce our final adult honor roll inductee? Judy?
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce Connie Price into the Aldershot Community Honor Roll. Connie stepped up at 15 years old to run a brownie group. They were going to close the group, and she didn't want to see that happen. What motivated her was seeing the girls mature. Since then, she has continued to give back and volunteer. Problems just seem to fall in my lap. I see the problem and work to solve it. That started 55 years of volunteer service. Since then, Connie has received, I hope I get all of these in 2 minutes, received the Burlington Civic Recognition last year, as well as the Order of Niagara for outstanding work within the Niagara Diocese in 2009, Ontario's 150 Community Builder Award, and the Queen Elizabeth Platinum Jubilee Community Hero Award for 55 years of service in the community. As far as Aldershot is concerned, Connie identified 2 significant gaps in the Aldershot community: the challenge of food available during COVID and overall lack of services for Aldershot seniors. She worked with all sectors of municipality, church groups, partnering Aldershot and Aldershot BIA, to name a few. During COVID, and how soon we forget what happened in COVID, the food banks closed. People were devastated. People were in dire need. So Connie and her hardworking committee created a drive-through drop-off point at St. Matthew's Circular Driveway. Brilliant. The food was held for 72 hours and then driven to the Compassion Society and the Burlington Food Bank. From there, food was delivered safely to those in need. They also had to wait, I think, 72 hours between each stage of this. But what also it did was created a precedent for other groups throughout Burlington of how to feed the people who still needed the food for food bank during COVID. And I think we really quickly forget what life was like during COVID. I know some of us don't. I asked Connie what stood out. Was there any personal incidents that stood out for her? And she said that every week, 2 children aged 10 and 7 came up to St. Matthew's with their wagon full of donations that they had collected to drop off. And another one, she said, was a college student offered to pick up donations to drop off at St. Matthew's for those who couldn't drive. Now, since March 2020, this program has collected over 25 tons of food. Aldershot really stepped up. And I hear that they are still collecting food and they still need donations. So don't stop going in that circular driveway. The other issue Connie identified was the lack of services for seniors. Connie played a leadership role in advocating for 5 years with City Hall and the Recreational Department for programs for seniors in Aldershot. Now seniors can attend over 15 programs offered by the city's Recreation Department at the Aldershot Arena, and then an additional number of programs at the Aldershot Pool. Over 250 seniors in Aldershot receive What's Up Aldershot Seniors, a newsletter which lets seniors know what's going on in their community, how to access programs, how to access government services, and other community activities. She's also the treasurer of the Burlington Seniors Community Initiative, a member of the Halt and Age Friendly Network Association. Connie is also working with the city to develop and promote programming for Aldershot youth. It is Connie's ability, determination, and hard work to address the issues in Aldershot to get positive and long-term benefits for our community. In short, Connie Price is a powerhouse for Aldershot, and we are grateful.
Thank you, Judy, for such a glowing introduction. You're making me blush. This is such an honor and surprise. I've been involved with St. Matthew's and the Aldershot community for over 26 years. But with not ever living here, I never considered I'd be eligible for this award. So to the committee, thank you very much. This recognition from my community friends means a lot to me. Over the years, I've had the joy of working alongside many of you. From the creation of the Bullis Park Playground, organizing Alderfest, rallying to save the number 4 bus route, together cleaning up garbage in Indian Creek, and decorating smile cookies, to sharing ice cream sundaes after church on the front lawn of St. Matt's, which, by the way, will be happening a couple of times over the summer again. So if you see it, stop by and enjoy some ice cream with us. That's just some of the happenings of how together we continue to maintain the unique flavor of Aldershot. I think my greatest pleasure, however, has been helping to change our face on Plains Road through being the church's liaison with the architect and construction company for our $1.4 million renovation project. The weekly site meetings were certainly enlightening. And we love that you can see what we're up to through the wonderful big windows at the front of the church. But one of my biggest highlights recently has been our Partnering Aldershot Wednesday Seniors Gatherings. Say that 3 times fast. We've had such a blast, proving that seniors are still full of life, laughter, and with plenty of energy. Just check out our photos on the PA Press website and you'll see what I mean. In that regard, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank Nazia White and the City of Burlington adult program staff who helped us finally create ongoing senior activities here in Aldershot. They've been wonderful to work with. Now, as I've aged, fair warning, it'll happen to you too. I'm not as physically active, but as long as I have my recliner chair, my laptop, and Zoom, COVID taught me that I can still be as active and as involved as I choose. Mayor Mary Ann and Councillor Calvin, just a heads up. For my 87th birthday next week, I'm getting a new computer.
Oh boy!
So you can expect to see the emails and food donation flyers coming for a while yet. Mark, I know I'm over my 2 minutes. But what I really want to say tonight is this. All of you, especially the previous recipients, are what makes Aldershot so special. The best award won and the city. A community where people continue to show up, give back, and care for one another. You are the spirit behind the name etched in stone at the Plains Road entrance from Hamilton, the village of Aldershot. They say it takes a village, and I'm proud to say you, Aldershot, are my village and have gifted me so many memories. I sincerely thank you all.